The rest of us are ready to leave, Shepard.
In between last video and this video, there was a year gap in recording.
Worried about my
I
qualifications?
recorded them
I can
in like
crush a man
May
like
of
that and
last
shoot
year,
his head off at 100
and then I
yards.
started up
Take
again
it.
in about
I was trying to get to know you.
December of
I'm not looking for a
2013,
friend,
so
Shepard. Stay
there was
focused.
quite a while gap in between the two
We've
recordings.
got an
Yeah.
assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
So before we go talk to Jacob, let's change our armor.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a cool armor. I only use it twice in this
Glad the
game.
elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
See, one of the reasons why I don't like helmets is because, like,
people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
that helmet looks fucking awesome, first off.
I
But
find one that looks cooler.
I haven't made up my mind
like,
about
I just like seeing my commander's
give me a
face, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Most
but
Alliance soldiers here serve this on principle.
like I said, I do eventually switch up armors just for, you know,
5 years in
the
total.
sake of doing it.
Stationed all over the galaxy.
Um,
Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
you know, we're gonna spend like
it was an alliance.
the majority of these videos
They
looking
hired
at Shepard's
independent
face, so I
starship
figured
captains and used them for
every once
missions
in a while we
that
might
fell
as well
outside official
cover his ugly
alliance
face up.
jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna switch back to our other outfit now. Again, customizable
yeah, I think
armor.
it's blue now, right?
Yeah, it's blue now. The main colors I'm going to use is blue and purple. Because I don't care what you say, I love purple. Purple's an awesome color.
Yeah, it can look good.
And you get import bonuses, you get a whole bunch of experience, you get Paragon, Renegade. And then this is for beating Mass Effect 2 already, I guess?
I guess.
Yeah, long service bonuses.
Yeah, that's
That means
probably for
I've-
playing Mass Effect 1 and rebeating.
We should be there
Yeah.
shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to
You may
find
be
somebody.
saying to yourself, watching this video,
Better than another
man,
ghost town."
Miranda's really attractive. Yeah, she is. And there's actually a plot reason why she is.
Yeah, I found that funny.
Yeah, it's the only time in any video game ever that they've made a reasoning behind why their character is so attractive.
Because she's like an above average attractiveness, you know what I mean? Like, almost
Like-
too perfect.
Like, she's super attractive. And like I said, she's modeled after her voice actress, so this person exists.
Yeah.
There is a person in this world that is this attractive. A lot of this series is going to be me looking around doing stuff, so
Oh no, Mass Effect 2 is really beautiful.
yeah.
It's sort of more linear than Mass Effect 1.
It definitely is, but there's still a lot of
But,
things to explore.
Yeah, it's like, we were talking about this earlier, the Arkham Asylum versus Arkham City.
Uh-huh.
Asylum is, like, nicer looking, but City has a better story.
Yeah. Although this has a better story than 1, and it's also better looking.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this game is just better overall.
Okay, Jacob, how'd you get over there?
I still really love Mass Effect 1, but this definitely is the best game in the series.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Yeah, there's some weird shit going on here.
Maybe they all just went for coffee.
You know, that's
The whole-
probably
the
it.
whole colony went for coffee.
That's gotta be it. I can't think of any other, like, explanation, really. And, the one thing that I need to point out is that I did change my class. I'm an infiltrator now.
Yeah.
In Mass Effect 1, I wanted to try out being a soldier. I didn't really like it. So I'm back to infiltrator, and the amount of sniper skills you're going to see is amazing. It's great.
Oh, yeah. I don't usually pick a sniper class in games, but Mass Effect, I've decided I'd try and be a sniper, and it is so overpowered and fun. It is. I love it.
Yeah, I guess I would say it is fairly overpowered, but
Oh, no, it's
I just
incredibly overpowered.
I just like being a sniper.
Uh-huh.
They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Oh no, mechs.
Yeah, what a fucking problem.
I mean, I have to say, at least it's not Geth. I'm glad they didn't just recycle Geth.
Uh-huh. But yeah, this is eerie as shit, like...
Yeah, it is very
Stuff's,
eerie.
like, laid out, like, you know, like, mid-morning, like, you know, oh, Had a cup of tea on the table, and it's there, still warm.
Yeah. Again, more hacking. Hacking's a lot better than it was in the first game. It's still pretty boring, so I'm glad they don't really do anything with this in the third game. I don't remember hacking. I really don't.
I don't remember hacking either, but it's
So I'm
been
just
a
gonna
long
assume
time.
it's not in the second or the third game.
And if it is, I guess it's so easy.
Yeah,
Like 2,000 credits. You just robbed this house.
I did.
Of
Yeah.
its money. Well, they don't need it.
Oh, we don't know that.
Well, I mean, you know.
I will say I do really like the designs of these guys. I think they're really
Yeah,
cool looking.
the dog geth thingy.
Well, not the dog mechs. I'm talking about just the mechs in general. Like, I like their faces. They have cool, like, eyes. I think they look cool. For, like, a generic robot enemy, I think they do look cool.
Yeah.
I just touched that thing and got 1,000 credits. What is going on?
Uh-huh.
You should never run out of money.
I wish it was like that in real life. I just touch the microphone and get like 1,000 credits. Not dollars, credits.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Hey!
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons
So I said
down.
that when we did that side mission of Mass Effect 1, it'll have some consequences in the second game. Very little, mind you, but it'll still have consequences. You can, that's pretty much it. If you give her the data, you can kind of verify that you're
We can
Shepard.
discuss the specifics once I know.
She'll know it's you one way or the other, but it's still good to have that
His name was Vitor.
line of
I
dialogue.
came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Obviously,
Vitor's
he
the
killed
only one who
everyone.
can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and throw
See, one
off
thing that I'm
the
kind of
drones.
iffy about is that in like
people
Dragon
really
Age,
don't like Cerberus.
you can have 4 people in your
What do I
party,
miss?
which I think is kind of like more tactical than 3 people.
No, I'm fine with 3.
But like, you know, I'd love to be able to have
That's
like,
not how either
you know,
is
for
like,
certain
exactly.
characters in this game to be able to
There's
have
nothing
3 people
personal.
in your group, I think would be kind of.
See, I'm more used to
Right
because
now we've got a
as a
job.
kid, the only RPG I really
Agreed.
played was
We work
Kingdom
together
Hearts,
to get to
Uh-huh.
the-
and I'm used
Make sure
to
you're keeping radio
3
contact.
people because that's what it was. It was always
Good luck,
Sora,
Shepard.
Donald, and Goofy.
Whatever happens,
So
it's good to
you
have
know,
back.
Shepard's a grown-up Sora, Jacob is Goofy, and Miranda's
Miranda.
Donald.
Oh.
Shepard, we gotta go.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
You're not Shepard. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry. Is your name Shepard?
There's a guy over here, but he doesn't like. You could just kill him. It does. It really does not matter. I think you can kill him before he even gets up. Like, look at that.
Yeah, he just like, he picked him up and he exploded.
One thing that Shepard has that I really love, and it's a really good thing to be an infiltrator because of it, is a tactical cloak.
Oh, I love the cloak. The cloak is like my best friend.
Some of the funniest moments in the series are actually going to come because of it. Because of how I'm able to sneak around to some people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, when I play Mass Effect 2 and 3, the cloak is like my best friend. I upgrade that any chance I get.
Yeah, you can access it by doing the biotic menu or just pressing triangle. Which I think is cool that you can map things to certain buttons in this game.
Uh-huh.
Now, like I said in the first video, you can unequip your gun in downtime, but when there's an enemy nearby, it'll automatically draw your gun.
Which is kind of, I guess...
It's useful
convenient.
because it's like, oh, there's an enemy in this area now. Like, you know when there's gonna be enemies. Yeah, the weapons I'm going to use the most are SMGs and sniper rifles.
On the head. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him
I
away.
just want that ammo.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Why you do this to me? Okay, so this area is really fucking creepy for me specifically, because areas like this where it's, you know, creepy, no one knows where anyone is, there's a little thing in the sound design where they put whale calls in the background. And I have a fucking fear of whales. I think they're creepy as shit.
All targets eliminated!
So it's just like any time a whale can come out.
I don't hear whales.
It's occasional. When you watch this video again, wait until before I say it and you'll hear it. You'll probably hear it better when you have headphones on.
Yeah.
Ow.
So another little fun fact about Mike is that he's afraid of whales, and Australian accents are attractive.
Ooh, they sure are.
What if there's a whale with an Australian accent?
That's not gonna happen, so I don't really have to worry about that.
What if Miranda's a whale?
But the whale sound effects only come in 2 planets in this game, I want to say. This one and another one later on. See, did you hear it?
Yeah, I kind of heard it. It's like,
and it's not like a sound that sounds like whale noises. It is a whale noise.
You take point.
So this is something that I barely do. You have squad commands in this game. Like if I press left on the D-pad, I can send like Jacob or Miranda over there. You have to do it here.
Point, Shepard. We'll cover the
So this is the only time I'm really gonna do it.
see, I always use my squad commands.
I don't care.
Moving to cover.
Like it just doesn't matter to me.
See, 'cause I like playing games like this. Like, I mean, you know, it's an RPG to its heart, but you know.
I'm Shepard and I'm a fucking badass. So
See, I always play my Shepard more tactically.
I play my Shepard like fucking John Rambo. No, I don't. I just I stick to the back and snipe and let my guys do whatever they feel like. And it seems to work out for me. That motherfucker, that thing curved.
Ricochet.
It's a good thing all the non-plot important characters are dying.
Those Quarians never stood a chance.
Except for Tali, because she's, you know,
This is gonna be
an
one
important
tough son of a
character.
bitch to
Yeah.
take down.
So here's our first boss battle?
Yeah, so this is a mini boss.
This is a Ymir mech. It's not really that difficult.
No.
They get annoying later on, but since this is the first one, it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, the shields are like dropping like
And
that.
something I want to talk about in this game, one of the reasons why I really love this game is the soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game is amazing. And it does a lot of, like, just subtle things like dynamic soundtracks. And by that I mean, each planet and each mission has its own battle theme. So when you're getting into a shootout with someone, this theme is completely different from the one that's going to play on the next planet we go to. There's some reuse, but for the most part, the battle themes are different. I love it. Just a nice touch like that.
I like the touch you're doing right now.
But yeah, the soundtrack in this game is amazing. It's
Yeah, I'd say it's really great.
probably one of my favorite game soundtracks just ever. And if you go over here, you can get some heavy weapon ammo. That's usually what and here we have Iridium. We're going to need to do stuff like that, get stuff like Iridium. Later on in the game, we don't really have to worry about that, so we'll talk about that when that becomes more important.
This is a 15-hour video of you hunting down minerals and planets.
Yeah, I cut most of that out.
No swarms. No.
Vitor?
So here we have Vitor, and he's a little crazy.
Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
And if a whole bunch of people went for coffee and didn't invite me along, I'd be kind of sad.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
Oh, and here we're also introduced to Paragon Renegade QuickTime actions, which affect, can affect different cutscenes. You'll be prompted for them,
Where did you hide?
and
How come they didn't?
oh, shut up, Peter, I'm talking.
Who didn't
And they
find
can, change the outcome of the cutscenes.
The
And they also
swarms.
give you bonuses in
They took
Renegade and Paragon
everyone.
if you do them.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see.
but I see everything.
I will show a lot of the Renegade options,
Looks
because,
security
like Chris said,
footage.
a lot of them
You
are
must have
funny.
pieced it together manually.
But I'll be
What the
editing
hell
them
is
in
that?
separately. Like, those aren't the things that I actually did, because I don't want to get
I
Renegade.
think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
So here's our main threat for the game. It's not the Geth. It's not quite
Collectors
the
have advanced
Reapers,
technology.
but it's the
They have a weapon that
Collectors.
disables an entire settlement at once.
Which is a welcome change of pace from the Geth, because they're a lot more,
Seekers swarms.
they're
No
a
one can
lot bigger
hide.
threat.
The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the
Dark
Reapers.
energy sure sounds evil and ominous.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people
But, I
tried
mean,
to
he'll be
betray us
dead,
once
but-
already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still
God
alive.
damn it, Tali. Just join us! I want to get rid of Jacob.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
So that's this planet done already.
Yeah.
Like I said, this game just gets to it.